Rodimusbill here. Stay tuned for my top 10 Transformers at 2021. It's Rodimusbill here, and today we're going to do my very first top 10 list of 2021. Now this is going to encompass all lines, Studio Series, Kingdom line, Bumblebee Buzzworthy Origins line, and my top 10 for the year. Now, some honorable mentions are going to be the Kingdom Deluxe Warpath. He barely squeaked on by. If it wasn't for the way his legs transformed, he'd be in my top 10. We got Studio Series Starscream from the Bumblebee movie. We've got the Studio Series 86 Scourge, Studio Series 86 Gnaw, Fossilizer Arachnite, and the Leader Slug from the Studio Series 86 movie. Now we're going to do, and the worst figures of the year, I thought I'd throw these in here, are going to be Kingdom Deluxe Black Arachnia. Just the way she transformed, I just did not like. Studio Series Cup, his arms with the shoulders are just too difficult. And Kingdom Deluxe Huffer. Now for the top 10. Number 10 on the list is Kingdom Deluxe Air-Razor. Now this is part of the Kingdom line, the old Beast Wars line, and I just loved how the accessories with the bombs, the transformation was pretty cool. I think her proportions are accurate. I love the face sculptor. I love all the wings, how you can move the wings. For me, this was a solid figure, and I can't wait to get the new remold coming next year, and that is number 10, Air-Razor. And now for number 9 on the list, we have Kingdom Core Class Soundwave. This guy is, he looks like jumps right out of the cartoon. He comes with his little gun with the silver on it. You can even open his chest and take out Laserbeak, which is pretty cool. All in all, this guy is pretty neat. He's accurate. He was so hard to find. Now he's popping up everywhere. But these core class figures, I mean, the complexity of some of these are just mind-blowing considering the price point. And that is why Soundwave takes the number 9 spot of the top 10 list. And number 8 on our list is Fossilizer Deluxe Kingdom Wingspan. Now this guy is pretty cool looking. He's the tallest of the Fossilizers. He's definitely the thinnest. But it even comes with a big monster head where you can combine all of the Fossilizers. But another one where in the pictures he didn't look that good, but once you get this guy in hand, he is a pretty cool figure. His dinosaur mode's pretty cool. The robot mode's pretty cool. And the way that you can just make them attach to other figures is pretty cool. There's nothing else to say, but this guy is a great figure, and he's number 8 on my top 10 list. And number 7 on the list is Buzzworthy Bumblebee Origin Bumblebee. Now this is the Bumblebee I've been waiting for. I didn't get the Netflix one or the Siege one because I don't like how he transforms. But this is classic Bumblebee. His robot mode is perfect. Comes with a gun. He comes with a jetpack. He comes with these energon rods to mimic the very first scene in the '84 Transformers cartoon. He is just, I love this Bumblebee. He's just a cool figure. I like the accessories. And that's all. So he's number 8 on our top 10 list, Buzzworthy Bumblebee Origins. And coming to number 6 on my list, it is this guy. We finally have the Ark transformed into a robot. Now a lot of people didn't like this guy, but I was so happy we got the Ark in a Transformer. Not only that, but the mainframe figure, it came with golden discs, it came with the original Spy satellite, and it even transforms in Teletran 1. Now some people say because the ratchets were too tight, and already my ratchet broke on the arm, but it still doesn't take it away. Not only that, he's modeled after the last Autobot from the Marvel Comics series. All that makes this guy the number 6 on my list, Titans Kingdom Ark. Now, number 5 on the list, we are halfway through. It is Studio Series 86 Grimlock and Wheelie. Now, this is one thing, it is a leader class, and he's actually leader size. No more Voyager size with accessories. He is actual leader size. He's cartoon accurate down to the green, red, and blue colors back here. His transformation is pretty cool. His gun is neat. What made this guy would have been higher if he would have come with a sword and maybe a transforming wheelie. But for the most part, and I can't wait to get all the 5 leader size Grimlocks. But for the most part, that is number 5, Studio Series 86 leader Grimlock. Counting down to the top 4, we have number 4 on the list, Kingdom Leader Series Galvatron. Now, what's funny, in this year's Studio Series 86 line and Kingdom line, this guy could have been in the Kingdom line. Cyclonus could have been in the Studio Series line. For me, they're interchangeable, and for me, this is the Studio Series 86 Galvatron. Movie accurate. He's got the Matrix on a chain. Don't worry about I know the shoulders, my shoulders are bad. There was some with good shoulders, some with bad shoulders. I don't mind. The 2 guns that make up the Revenge ship from Transformers. It's a nice throwback to the 86 movie. But all in all, this Galvatron is almost perfect. And for me, this takes the number 4 spot in my top 10. It is the Kingdom Leader Class Galvatron. Now we're on to the top 3 this year. And my number 3 is Earthrise Titan Glass Scorponok. This figure is 99% perfect. We finally got a Scorponok that can size up against Fortress Maximus. I love how he's a double headmaster too. Zarek actually transforms into the head, which is pretty cool. This would have been higher, but you know, the guns, if these guns would have been more maneuverable. But basically, I mean, this guy is perfect. This is my number 3, and Hasbro cannot get it much better. And I know there's an upgrade kit where to make his legs a little longer, and especially with the scorpion legs. But for me, this guy is perfect enough, and for that, it took the number. And now we're on the top 2 of my favorite Transformers this year, and I bet you can't guess which one it is. My number 2, this was a hard choice, Studio Series 86 Voyager Hot Rod. This Hot Rod figure is almost perfect. It is better than any Masterpiece figure I've seen. And yes, it is a deluxe size at a Voyager price, but it came with the blue lightning there. It came with the Matrix. You got 2 guns. It came with a saw. You've got the little eyes that come down. You've got the little drill in the hand. And for me, this figure is almost perfect. It is the best Hot Rod figure I think they've ever made, either mainline or Masterpiece. The one thing they could have done is change that one little yellow thing in the tab on the top of the roof to red. But all in all, this figure is, this figure is almost perfect. And it was a tough choice between 1 and 2 for me. But I had to go with my number 1, which you'll see next. So number 2 is Studio Series 86 Voyager Hot Rod. Now for the number 1 Transformer of 2021, the primo uno best Transformer, Commander Class Rodimus Prime. Now Rodimus Prime has always been my favorite Transformer, and when this first came out, I was a little leery on him because the pictures didn't do him justice. But when he actually came out to me in person, the way this trailer mimics the G1 perfectly, and then you have these little extra features. You have the extra door underneath there, the blast effects, and the actual Rodimus Prime figure itself. Now, this is my one kind of gripe, but I was kind of wishing that they wouldn't make this a small hot rod that you plug into the Rodimus Prime trailer like the original. But I can see how now that you get 2 uses out of it. You get a big hot rod figure, and you combine him with the trailer, and he's Rodimus Prime. And I know I also complain about, I think the nose of the car sticks out too far. but I'm just nitpicking because Rodimus Prime is my favorite guy. But this guy is awesome. I mean, the face, the way he holds the Matrix, the articulation, the complexity of the transforming, the sword. I mean, everything on this guy is the Rodimus Prime figure that I've been dying for ever since I was a 13-year-old watching the '86 movie in the movie theater. And that is Rodimus Prime Commander Class, #1 figure on my top 10. The top 10 list of 2021. We've had Titan Series, we've had Titan Class, we've had Core Class, we've had Deluxes, we've had Commander Classes, we've had Studio Series, we've had Earthrise, we've had Kingdom, we had the Buzzworthy Bumblebee line, all sorts of throughout all the main lines. I'm looking forward to 2022 with the Legacy figures. And that is it. So please like, share, subscribe to this channel, turn on those notifications. And as always, Autobots, transform and roll out.